Welcome to the Monkeypox special of Skincare with Jonas. So monkeypox has hit the news recently as it is very virulent, in particular in Western cities like London, New York, Los Angeles, and other European cities. This monkeypox outbreak, which we're seeing now, is of type variola virus, which is closely related to smallpox. This type was first identified in monkeys, hence the name. It causes fever, weakness, and blisters. There are two known types of this current outbreak, which both are from the West and Central African strain, which fortunately gives a somewhat milder, still serious illness compared to the original monkeypox, which is more deadly. The current outbreak was first detected in gay men in Europe, where it is still prevalent. It's the most likely place to find them. So let's go to next slide. So how is monkeypox transmitted? Is mainly transmitted skin to skin. The virus can also enter via eyes and airways, in particular if you're near a sick person who is coughing, or if you're getting in contact with anything like skin or fluids. And people who have monkeypox are most infectious during symptoms and up to 4 days after recovery. This is after all the fever, the pain, the blisters are gone. And so the disease progression, the monkeypox typically appears 5 to 21 days after incubation. Monkeypox typically appears 5 to 21 days after exposure. So it's got a 5 to 21 days incubation time with about a week is the most common time. Most people experience first a light fever and tiredness, and then lesions will start to appear. These are round, liquid-filled spots which grow bigger and bigger. These lesions will eventually move on to a high fever, and this fever can be particularly strong, and when this is all getting to nearer the end, lesions should harden and fall off, fever go away, and the skin starts healing. And then the last stage is where you recover and you then become free from the virus. So what are the treatment and preventions? Fortunately, there are treatments and preventions. So the most available treatment is a smallpox vaccine. This vaccine is a long established smallpox vaccine which has been around for many decades, and it is 85% effective for monkeypox. And there is good availability in the United States. There is a decent supply in the UK, but the supply is very limited in the European Union. There's also antivirals, which is a medication that can be given to people who have become sick with monkeypox. At the moment, it is only available in limited supply in the United States, and is typically given to people who have severe illness. So how do you manage monkeypox? The main things are not to squeeze, prick, or scratch lesions, as these can then leave lasting scars, and also when you do that you risk of spreading the virus further. It's important to keep hydrated, especially when the fever rises. If your fever rises considerably, you can control it with over-the-counter painkillers such as ibuprofen, as long as you stay within the limits. If this illness becomes severe, it's important to contact a medical professional. The current fatality rate is very low, but this may change, so it's still worth keeping an eye, especially on the fever. And of course hygiene, so it's important not to spread this, so avoid hoovering and sweeping, as this may spread the virus through the air. And it's important to wash your laundry regularly. Do not share towels, sheets, and food and bathroom articles. That's quite important. And something people ask often is when they start seeing signs of monkeypox, they may see a few spots. This is how the lesions start. They start small and become bigger. However, it is possible that it is something else. It could be things like allergies, insect bites, pimples, warts, or it could be syphilis, which initially gives similar signs. But once the lesion starts spreading, it becomes clear very evidently that it is monkeypox, if it is monkeypox. So eventually it will be clear. Thank you for watching.